Hi kids, it's Mrs. Carr. This week we're going to work on irregular plural nouns. Now that word irregular, I know it's hard to read in cursive, but it is going to be not regular. So these are plural nouns that are not regular. They do not follow the rules we talked about last week of adding an S or an ES or an IES or a VES. These are irregular plural nouns. Now, a trick with irregular plural nouns is think to yourself, does that sound right? Is that what everybody keeps correcting me about? Because this is something that you're just going to learn through time, and hopefully learning it this week, it'll help a lot. So we do know a plural noun is more than one person, more than one place, and more than one thing. And now we know that not every noun knows how to follow the rules. These nouns are called irregular plural nouns. So to make an irregular noun plural, you usually have to change the spelling. So for example, if you have one child, it just is a child. But if you have a lot of them in a classroom, you would say, I have a lot of children. You would take child and add to it. So the spelling is going to change to make those plural nouns actually plural. And that is not the regular rules. These are the irregular rules. So let's look at some more examples. If you have more than one tooth, you have teeth. And I know you guys know that and you say it correctly. Excellent. So tooth changes to teeth. And if you look here, it is just the vowels that we're changing. Let's look at goose. If you have more than one goose, it changes to geese. And once again, our vowels are changing. Here's where it does not do what tooth and goose do. It is cactus. More than one cactus is changing to cacti. So cacti means, watch out, there's 25 cacti right there. It is more than one. And person, you've all heard this before. If you're doing more than one person, it would be people you're talking about as your plural nouns. Now this one's interesting because a lot of people don't know this one. But you know when you play games and you have to roll the dice? Well, if you're only rolling one, it is called a die. If you're rolling more than one, it's called dice. So dice is the plural nouns that we're used to, and die would just be one single thing that you're rolling. So die, more than one die would be dice. So let's take a look at trying here. You try it and then I'll type it. So more than one man. What do you normally say for more than one man? That's right, men. We're changing our vowel here. What about foot? Hopefully all of you have more than one foot. If you don't, that's okay. But what do you say when you're trying to put your shoes on your, yes, feet? Foot turns to feet. You have 2 feet. You know this one too. What about when you have one mouse in your house? But uh-oh, a whole bunch of them come because they know you have cheese. Now you have, that's right, mice in your house trying to take all your cheese. So these typically with irregular plural nouns are stuff you pretty much know. You just didn't know they were called irregular plural nouns. Let's look at a couple more things. Some irregular nouns don't change at all when you make them plural. For example, moose stays moose. If you were walking outside and you saw one moose, that's how you say it. If you're walking outside and you saw a family of 2,467 moose, you still just say moose. Here's some more examples of that. A pair of pants, plural, would be still pants. You can have 14 pairs of pants, or you can have one pair of pants. Fish is another one that stays the same whether you're talking about one or a bunch of them. Fish and fish are singular and plural. Same thing with scissors. One pair of scissors or 25 pairs of scissors. Deer, which I hear wrong all the time, but the correct way, more than one deer is still deer. Same thing for sheep. One sheep or 15 sheep. Those are the irregular plural nouns, and there's a few more, that do not change whether you're talking about the singular form or the plural form. Remember, these are just nouns. So, why do we call these nouns irregular again, guys? Yes, because the beginning prefix, IR, means not. So it means not regular. All right, have fun practicing these this week. Remember to say it to yourself, and what sounds right is probably right. Have a great week.